You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, we got to talk about Tyreek Hill again and the Communist News Network, fake news CNN. Because, folks, after the body cam footage was released, Tyreek Hill went on the Communist News Network. He was actually on with Caitlin Collins, and guess what, guys? This man was allowed to lie to the face of Caitlin Collins on CNN. Now, there is a clip we need to react to, folks, because CNN put out a deceptive clip of the incident, not the full incident. Now, I didn't expect them to show the full incident, but they chopped it up to really make it look like the police were in the wrong. They didn't show any footage of Tyreek Hill actually mouthing off to the police, not following their commands. They did this on purpose, folks, because they want to paint the police as being evil and racist. Yes, these Latino police officers, man, CNN tried to smear them. This is disgusting, folks. It really, really is. And the reason I believe they're actually doing this, folks, is because we're only 2 months away from the election. Nothing more. They probably were thinking to themselves, you know what, this actually worked in 2020. Let's try it again here in 2024. This is pathetic, guys, but I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into it, guys. Let's jump over here. Outkick here. Tyreek Hill joins CNN. Host refuses to push back despite Hill's incorrect recounting of incident. Yes, because Tyreek Hill is sounding pretty different than was actually on the body cam footage. So let's go down here, guys. Caitlin Collins, man, she is a joke. She really is a joke, folks. Now, it's going to start off actually showing you some of the footage, okay? Some of the footage. So let's go ahead and start playing this, guys. Here we go.
Some breaking news for you tonight is the Miami-Dade County Police have just released this dramatic new body cam footage of the NFL star Tyreek Hill as he was pulled from his car and placed in handcuffs yesterday.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Damn! What part of blood are you doing this time? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested.
Kind of funny they would actually show that first, but they don't show you what happened before that when Tyreek Hill was actually telling the police, don't tell me what to do. He was rolling up his windows. He's telling the police, don't knock on my window, because he rolled up his tinted windows, folks. Very, very dangerous. Talked about that in my previous video. They did not show Tyreek Hill mouthing off to the cops. They did this on purpose, folks.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God dang, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out, you understand? Not what you want.
And just a few moments later, this happened.
Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery in your ears when we go there. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hey, Joe.
See, they cut out the other part too, when Tyreek Hill was actually refusing their command to actually sit down. Now he's talking about, oh, he had surgery on his knee. Well, remember, Tyreek Hill, man, in this game, he caught a 80-yard touchdown pass, wasn't concerned about his knee, right? And he's also getting roasted on this. Look at this, guys.
Covered in the end zone, 20, it goes back first and 10 to it. Under by Moore. Instead of the pocket, he's going deep. He's caught Hill. For race. Driving. There is 6. Oh, he's a boost.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill looks like he's okay, man. He looks like he's okay.
80-yard touchdown.
80-yard touchdown. But, oh, my knee, right? My knee. I can't follow commands because of my knee. CNN lets him actually get away with this.
Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew.
I want to get straight to the source tonight with the man in that video, NFL star Tyreek Hill, and also his attorney, Julius Collins, joined me tonight. Thank you both so much for being here. I mean, Tyreek, obviously, watching that video, just when you watched it back for the first time, tell me what was going through your mind in those moments.
Man, for real, you know, I was like, I was shocked, man. Like it's crazy because it all happened so fast, man. But like for me, man, like it just all happened so fast, and I really couldn't like gather everything that was happening. So it was crazy, you know. And me being a father, me being a husband, and all that, man, I was just put myself in that situation. Like, hey, I got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? That's where I wasn't on that kind of energy. Like I was chilling. Like I was following rules. You know what I'm saying?
You were not following the rules. You were not following any rules. They gave you commands and you refused to actually follow them. You were not listening to the police.
wasn't moving fast because, you know, I got
And you know what? I do believe that Caitlin Collins also saw the full video, but she's not going to give any pushback.
injuries. You feel me? I got things that I go through. I play a physical sport.
You got injuries, but you guys just saw the 80-yard touchdown pass. Didn't look injured to me.
I've been doing this for a moment now, man. So I'm dealing with some stuff. So I guess the officers, they felt like I wasn't doing it on their timing, but I was doing it. But you know, man, I'm still kind of shell shocked from it, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed, you know. But
Well, and when you watch it,
here we are.
can you tell us what happened with the moment with? You didn't see it there in the video, but you're in the car. They're yelling at you to roll your window down. What was happening there?
You know what? When the officer came up and knocked on my window, I let my window down, cooperated, gave him my ID.
He's lying. He didn't do that. He was actually telling the cops, don't knock on my window. Don't knock on my window. Don't tell me what to do. That's what he was saying. He was not cooperating with the police. He is lying.
And then I immediately let up my window. And then after that, I let back up my window.
You can even hear right here. I didn't know this, guys. I'm just reacting to it. If you listen closely, he says, don't knock on my window.
You know what? When the officer came up and knocked on my window, I let my window down, cooperated, gave him my ID, and then I immediately let up my window.
Listen.
And then after that,
right there, you just heard him. Don't knock on my window. You did not cooperate, man.
I let back up my window, and then he came back to the window and was like, let your window down now. Let your window down now. And then I let it down. That's when he said, if you don't let your window down, I'm going to snatch you out of the car. I was like, sir, my window is down. Like, what do you want? I'm not trying to cause a scene because, A, if I let my window down, like people walking by, driving by, they're going to notice that it's me and they're going to start taking pictures. And I didn't want to create a scene at all. Like,
you created a scene because you were going 100 in a 50-mile-per-hour zone. You were already creating a scene. You were endangering other people on the road.
I just really wanted to get the ticket and then just go on about my way and then just, you know, just have a great Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because really, like, I really could have just kept going to the stadium, but I really just pulled to the side, you know, just chilling because I was that close to the stadium.
If you guys heard in the background, for you people that didn't see the video, he just said, don't tell me what to do.
Like, I was that close to, like, our entry level on, like, I was that close to the players' entry level. And then from that moment, the guy came from the back. He was like, hey, get out. He was like, hey, I'm about to snatch you out the car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then it just all unfolded from there because I was finna get out my car. You know what I'm saying? Because they told me to get out because I was getting out my car, but the way that my car made is like a dip inside of McLaren 720S.
Yeah. Well,
So
it happened so quickly. I mean, it's like right after they direct you to open the door, it's like seconds later when you open it and then you're pulled from the car. And I saw that you said if you weren't Tyreek Hill, that you feared this could have ended a lot differently. What do you think could have happened?
Yeah, like, so the crazy part about it is I hate talking like this, man, but because I have a kid fan base. But the reality of it is, it's the truth. If I wasn't Tyreek Hill, worst case scenario, we would have had a different article, you know. Tyreek Hill, you know, got shot in front of Hard Rock Stadium, you know, or that's worst case scenario, or Tyreek Hill, you know, put in handcuffs and taken in and booked, you know, but it's crazy that, you know, me and my family had to go through this, you know. So.
Yeah. Julius, we heard from the president of the South Florida Police Benevolent Association, basically the union that represents them. And they said, and I'm quoting him, they claim that your client was not immediately cooperative with the officers on the scene who pursuant to policy and for their immediate safety placed him in handcuffs. They said he was uncooperative, refused to sit on the ground, and was redirected to the ground. And that once it was sorted out within a few minutes, he was issued 2 traffic citations and was free to leave.
Now, any other person, guys, I'm willing to bet Tyreek Hill has privilege. This guy's a multi-millionaire driving a very, very fancy car. If it was me or you, guess what? I'm pretty sure if we acted like that, we would actually be arrested, brought down to the station. But Tyreek Hill, he's a player. He got to get to the game.
I mean, when you look at the video, is that how you would describe what happened?
Absolutely not.
Wow. And this guy's an attorney? Is he serious? That Tyreek Hill, you're trying to tell me Tyreek Hill wasn't actually being disrespectful to the police? He wasn't obeying commands. Is this attorney about to say that?
What we know, and they sent us a zip file with just about 5 or 6 body cam videos. The officer who we believe is now possibly on leave, that's the officer that you saw snatching Tyreek out of the vehicle, right? That was the most aggressive person. The person that Tyreek spoke with, who originally came to the car, he wasn't aggressive by any means. It was the other guy that came in that got super aggressive with Tyreek about the window. I think he even said, "We'll break this freaking glass if we need to." And then he just snatches him out of the car. I want to say it looked like he opened up the door for Tyreek. And another portion is Tyreek actually put on his seatbelt. There's another body cam showing Tyreek putting on his seatbelt. So along with that, he's calling Miami Dolphin security to let him know what's going on. So that's the delay, that immediate portion that they're talking about. He's taking off his seatbelt and he's getting Drew Brooks on the phone from the Miami Dolphins. And then you see him getting snatched out of a car. Like you said, he's driving a McLaren. It's a dip in it. And he just had some repairs done on his knee. He can't jump out immediately. If you saw, also, he put up his hands to show that he didn't have a firearm. He wasn't a threat and that he was complying with officers. I mean,
he wasn't complying with officers. I know this is lawyer, man, so he's doing lawyer things, trying to defend his client. I get that. But I don't believe the average person is this stupid.
You know, as far as the statement goes, though, from the police union, I think the video contradicts everything that they're saying, even down to the notion that he refused to sit down. He actually told the guy, "Hold on, I'm going to sit. I just had surgery." And that's when that same officer who snatched him out of the car, that threw him down to the ground, that placed his knee in his back, then grabs him in like some kind of chokehold and drags him down to the ground. The video even goes further where you see him put his hand on Tyreek's throat. So that's what the police union didn't state in their statement.
Yeah.
So the video contradicts it.
And I should note that they said that they released the video to keep the public informed, that one of the officers involved was placed on administrative duty as all this is being investigated. Tyreek, just before you go, you just tweeted a moment ago, you said, "Let's make a change." What did you mean by that?
Right. So, I'm a good old country boy from South Georgia, man. Like I'm not a big believer in dividing people. You know, I don't believe in all that, man. I believe in bringing people together, because that's my purpose in life. I do football camps all across the world, man, trying to bring different people together, different kids, different parents, you know, because we in this together, baby. Like we on this earth together. We got to live together. So when I say let's make a change, let's do it together. So Miami PD, really all officers across the world, man, because one officer doesn't, you know what I'm saying, like make the whole group look bad. Like everybody has bad apples, you know what I'm saying? Every team has bad apples. It's my job to use my platform and my resources, so that way I'm able to align, you know, with, you know, these, you know, different stations. So that's what I mean when I say let's make a change. Like, because we done tried it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done protest. We even took a knee. You know, we done did walks.
God.
Like, so what's next? So right now, me and my wife, we right now brainstorming on how can we be a part of this change? You know, so it's important to us, you know, because we want to be able to change lives all the way across the world, not just Miami. You know, it's important to us.
Well, keep us updated on what you all brainstorm. We'd love to talk about that more. Tyreek Hill, Julius Collins, thank you so much for both just...
Yeah, this is pathetic, man. Absolutely pathetic. He brings up, hey, we kneel, all this other stuff. He's bringing up social justice. You were speeding. It's on camera. You weren't complying. And he's trying to make this out to be like a George Floyd situation. Really? And Caitlin Collins, man, absolutely terrible over there on the Communist News Network, man. No pushback whatsoever. She just let this man lie, even though we actually do have the video. Now, he was actually talking over the session, the parts where they were actually showing him giving a mouth and lip to the police. He was talking over that. But if you listen closely, folks, you can actually tell where he was actually mouthing off to the cops. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.